Hey guys, Renee here. Welcome back. So, as promised, I'm going to do a life update with you guys. Kind of let you know what I've been up to, what's been going on. I just got back from the Fresno versus Air Force game, so it's pretty late. I got my cup of coffee, so grab a cup of coffee or some tea, whatever you drink. And we're going to kind of go over some stuff, the good, the bad, the ugly, and let you guys know kind of what I've been up to. So here we go. So it's been kind of a roller coaster ride, if you will. So my daughter decided to move back from college. She was going to a college about 4 hours away from home, and after Christmas she decided that she was going to stay here. She dropped the semester at that college, enrolled in a college here in town, and decided that she was going to be here. She did that. She moved back in here. Things were going great and everything for her. Of course, she had the intentions. She was going to go ahead and move out, and she ended up doing that. She found an apartment in town. Things have been going great with that. So as far as my daughter goes, I was helping, move into an apartment and, get things situated for that. That was January. So I keep looking over here because I have my planner here to help me kind of remember everything. And so then I also, in January, I started working. I was not working before, and in January, I was rehired on at a company that I used to work for before I was a correctional officer. And so I went ahead and re-signed on with them, and I actually started working February 1st with them. And I work 48 hours a week. I am a manager, and so I am mandatory. I'm on like a salary manager 48 hours a week. So I run in a store, and that's what I do. So it took me a good couple months to get the store in order and in compliance and do everything that was supposed to do. So that took up a lot of my time. My kids really didn't get to see a whole lot of me and stuff. Then my dad ended up having a couple different surgeries. He has real bad diabetes and has had to have multiple surgeries on his leg. Won't go into detail and stuff like that. And we kind of dealt with that off and on. You guys know that I got the two puppies, Duke and Mila, and they are massive now. I will show you them. They are sleeping right now. Thank you. But I will show you them. They are massive. They are healthy. They are happy. They are gorgeous, gorgeous dogs, and just amazing personalities. Puppies, you guys. So that's one more thing added on, all the puppy doctor visits and all the puppy chewing of things. And I showed you guys the big bed that I hauled. If you guys have been watching my videos, the Paris bed that I hauled, that was bed number 1 of 12 that we have been through because they eat them. I finally have found beds, and I will show you them, that they have not eaten them. Either it's their age and they're good now and they're going to stop chewing up everything in sight, or they just really, really, really like these beds and they don't want to eat them, because I did make them go about a month and a half without a bed, and I made them sleep on the floor because I was tired of buying pet beds for them. So Anyways, then I had to call and have my septic cleaned out, my septic tank cleaned out. Kind of totally forgot about that and got that done. I bought a H2 Hummer for the winter time for here, and it was something that is a necessity in my life. I really didn't need an H2 Hummer, but I needed a four-wheel drive big SUV, something that was safe for me. My car is tiny and slips on spit, so been having a lot of issues with that. I also have had several visits to the dentist. I kind of have a lisp if you guys haven't noticed. I have a retainer in to straighten my teeth. We're doing some stuff up in here, and I have been several weeks without being able to eat because every time that it's like braces kind of situation with the retainer, and every time they adjust it, change it, do what they do, I can't eat and it hurts. So anybody has had braces or retainers or Invisalign or whatever they are, you know what I'm going through. So there's that. And of course we've had birthdays and all that going on. That's normal everyday life. Then in July of this year, I've received a phone call, and my mom went into the hospital, and it was a very hard thing for me to handle. It still is, and she was flight for life flown to a specialty care center, and she was up there for 3 weeks. It was 2 hours away from home, and so I ended up taking a ton of time off work and actually stayed with my dad in hotels up there and stuff with my mom. And unfortunately my mom did not make it, and she passed away on July 23rd. And so that's been extremely difficult and extremely hard for me. My mom was not just my mom, she was my best friend. So extremely hard for me. And with all of that, my best friend flew in from Kansas, and she was here for a couple weeks and helping me take care of my son and stuff like that. Of course, he was, going back and forth between Denver, and he would stay home for a few days, and then I'd take him to Denver, and it was a big, huge mess. After that, I came back home, and I've been helping take care of my dad. My dad has now as well. My mom was only 54 years old, and it was a very big surprise. She had a brain aneurysm that burst, and that's what happened. And so we got back and did the memorial, did everything, and it was, let me see if I can even find, it was only within less than a month, I don't even know, less than a month after my mom passing. You guys all know my dog Sassy. She was the little red Papillion Pomeranian. She followed me everywhere, best friend in the whole world, and I ended up having to go put her to sleep. I woke up one morning and I couldn't find her, and she was curled up in a corner in my living room, and she had had another stroke, and she literally couldn't move, couldn't do anything, and I just couldn't see her live like that. And so I took her and put her to rest. Hardest thing I've ever done in my life, next to losing my mom. And so I went through a period of grief of that as well. So then I had to take the puppies and get them fixed because they hit the 6-month mark. And I did that. Let's see. Where are we at? We're in August now. So, of course, then I went back to work. And then my dad got sick. And so he is good. He's been in and out of the hospital. And he's actually going in for surgery here at the end of the month again and stuff. But he's doing good. He's strong. He's moving around and stuff like that. But he's got to have another leg surgery. And they're actually going to do a partial amputation and stuff like that. So we're dealing with that still. But he has very good spirits. And he is fighting like nobody's business. So we're working on that. I didn't want to turn this into so negative because it is a lot of stuff, which is why I haven't been on. It's a lot. And so I've been dealing with a lot, but it's okay. We are moving past it. We've celebrated my dad's birthday and everything, and that was wonderful. And we've had barbecues with the family, getting everybody together and kind of just reuniting and spending time with the people that you love, and making sure that you're making time for them is so important because you just never know. So then I went back to work, kind of getting back into my routine, trying to get, my store straightened around and get everything reorganized from that, because being gone for 3 weeks, when the cat's away, the mouse will play. So that's kind of the situation at that. And now I'm finally starting to get back into an everyday routine. So I'm finding a new normal, which is great. I'm finally able to kind of take care of my house again, which is kind of the reason why I told you I'm kind of skipping over Halloween this year. I finally got my fall decorations up, and I kind of did that late to the game, and I just don't have the will or the want to have Halloween black decorations up. And I'm trying to bring bright colors and happiness into my life, not, the black colors and the scariness and the skulls and that's not me this year. I can't even do that. So as you see, my bed, I actually have my Christmas, I just bought this Christmas comforter and at Walmart, matter of fact, and it is the absolute, on this side it's like a soft wool, and on the other side it's the red. I bought it for Christmas, and I also bought the plaid, red plaid sheets, but I decided to put my white Egyptian cotton ones on with it this time. But it was $45 at Walmart, and it's a king size, and it's huge. And so it actually drapes over all the ends of my bed. So it was a super good buy at Walmart. If you're interested, they had them in this color. And then I bought my son a gray one, actually, because he was like, Mom, that's so soft. He's like, I want one. And I was like, okay. And I was like, you want the red? And he was like, no. He's like, I want just like a plain colored one. So I bought him a plain gray one. Excuse me. Anyways, long story short on that. If you're interested, they're like $45 at Walmart. Super warm blankets. They're more than worth it. And you guys know I'm all about warmth and saving some money. That's how I live. So that is where I'm at currently. Kind of skipping over Halloween, straight to Christmas. I will go trying to get past it. Tomorrow would actually be my mom's 45th birthday. And so I'm going to make some cupcakes with my son, and we are going to make it a happy day. I do not I don't want to sit and cry about it. I don't want to sit and be upset about it. I know that my mom was the happiest person in the world, and she just absolutely was super bubbly and super happy all the time, and she would not want people just down and crying all the time and upset. And so, you know, we had a beautiful memorial service for her. Everybody wore bright colors. She loved bright colors, and we had that. I read poems, and we did a huge balloon release, and it was beautiful. So that's where I'm at currently. I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can get my phone off the tripod. It's a lengthy one again. I'm still long-winded, you guys. It's been, but I did get to go to a football game. We lost. Fresno State lost, however, but it was a great game, and it was a good road trip, and it was a magnificent time, and I needed to kind of get out of town and just have a great night, and I did. Thanks to my boyfriend. He's amazing. Through all of this, he's been just amazing and understanding, and he's been there. So he's lost a parent as well, so he knows how that is. So I'm gonna try to take this off of here without. So currently I'm reading The Liar by Nora Roberts, if you're interested. Pretty good book. I think I've talked about it before. Kind of trying to read through that. Got my candle burning. It's a hot mess. Please do not look at my room. Oh, I think I just turned that. Yeah. Please do not look at my room. You guys, it's a mess. So here is Mila. These are the dog beds I was talking about. They're $29.99 at Walmart, and they're by Vibrant Life, and they're like a memory foam. Love them. But here is beautiful Mila. She is over 60 pounds now, and quite the life of the party. Over here on this bed, because of course he's laying in her bed and she's laying in his bed, of course. So I bought the flower bed for her, same style bed. And there is Duke, and he is over 50 pounds now. He's at 56 pounds. When he was fixed, look at that, put him. His little tongue sticking out. That's the cutest little put him in the little, yeah. Look. Hi, boo-boos. So he is I can't say new sassy, but he is my buddy, my tripod and everything. He's my buddy. He follows me everywhere. He sleeps with me. He lays with me. And then, of course, Ace is best friends with the puppies. My handsome. He's half lab, half pit bull. And he is a good boy with the puppies. He's teaching them well. So there is that. I had told you, oh, sorry, you guys can't even see me. I'm trying to, guys, it's been a good one. So I also bought a 1949 Case tractor. Somebody had left a comment on my previous video that was like from like 6 months ago, 9 months ago, something like that, whatever my last video was, and asked me if I was going to do a video on it and show it, and I will. It is dark right now, and so I will do a video on that. But I bought a 1949 Case tractor, and I'm working on restoring it and stuff and fixing it up, and I'm going to paint it and stuff. So I will have a couple videos on that if you guys are interested. I don't know if you guys are or not, but I'll show it to you guys and do all that. I think it's gorgeous, and I'm super excited to get it going. I'm getting somewhere with it, but anyways. So that is what's been going on. Everything is good now. Everything is going back to a normal, whatever normal is. It's going back to that. And we're working on moving forward. So hopefully I'll be able to get up at least a couple videos a week. I'm still working the 45 hours a week now. I'm down to 45. And so I'm still doing that. But as long as everything continues to go good, I might be able to work my way down to 40 hours a week, which will leave more time for normalcy. So hoping that that works out in the end, because I'm tired, guys. Anyways, sorry about all the little negative energy there if I sent out some. I absolutely appreciate you guys all, and I know that you guys, you know, Tina, Irene, and you guys just always are here and always just so happy to see me and say hi and do that. And I appreciate you guys so much. That is what's been going on. That is why I have been MIA for a while. And hopefully now that normalcy is coming back, I will be at least posting, hopefully at least once a week. I'm hoping to post more than once a week, but my goal is once a week minimum, because I do go shopping once a week minimum. So it may be the most random haul in the world, but you guys will get it once a week. So until the next time, we will see you in the next video, guys. Take care. Bye.